Hey, Encounter, Joel here. I just wanted to give you a quick update on a little bit of our plans moving forward. As you probably have heard because of the news, it looks like for the next several weeks we're not going to be able to gather in public. So the decision we've taken with your leadership team is we're just going to suspend our public gatherings until further notice and move everything that we do online. So last Sunday, if you tuned in, we had an online worship experience. Our plan moving forward is to have that for you every Sunday. So we'll go back to the time when we usually meet, because I think that probably some of the things we need right now is a little bit of normalcy. So every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. on Facebook and on YouTube, we're going to be airing a worship experience. I'm going to be kind of like making a pause on what we've been talking about forgiveness, and just have a couple things that God's putting in my heart with what's going on that I want to keep sharing. So for the next couple of weeks at least, we're going to be talking maybe about anxiety and what does it mean to rest during this time. What does it mean to seek God during this time? And I'm really excited about that. I think it's something that we all need to hear right now. The same goes for our life groups. So that's going to be moving online. One of our women's life group met yesterday on Zoom, and they had a call, and it was just great. My wife was telling me about it, how all these women together, that a lot of times it's hard because of our schedules to find time to meet with one another. Well, this is forcing us to make that time and to meet with one another, and it's a blessing in the midst of all the uncertainty that we have right now. So we're going to be doing that for all of our life groups. We are planning several other ways in which we can be in contact with one another. I'm going to be going live every day at around noon, just to have like a short word of encouragement and prayer. We are also thinking about doing like a weekly prayer meeting on Zoom that we can all kind of like tune in, check in with one another, see each other's faces, and pray for one another. We're going to share all of this information on our social media. If you go to encounterdc.com/online, you're going to see links for everything that we have. If you don't follow us, like if you're watching this on Facebook and you don't follow us on Instagram, look for us on Instagram, Encounter Church DC. If you're following this on Instagram and you're not on Facebook, we'll look for us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group for our church community that we want to invite everybody that's not on it to join us, because that's a great way for us to interact with one another. So that's a gist of what we have coming up. This is an uncertain time. I know that, I feel that, but I also think that this is an opportunity. We live in a world that's so hectic and so busy, and one common conversation that I've had with people, when we're talking about discipleship and meeting and seeking God, is I just don't have time. And for whatever reason right now, we have this opportunity, because of what's going on, to maybe find a little bit more of margin in our lives to see God, but also find a little bit more of margin in our lives to virtually be with one another, to check up on each other, to text people, to encourage people. And we as a church want to lean in on that. We want to come out of this closer as a community than we were before. And I think that's God honoring. And I really, guys, think that our best days are ahead. I think that your best days are ahead. I think that God's with us, is not forgotten us. And I cannot wait to be with you in person, God willing, as soon as we possibly can. Grace and peace.